Hello and thanks for joining us from our studios in Israel. I'm Aaron Porras here with ILTV's Morning Brief.
Have a blast. Short-lived wishes from Israel's prime minister as restaurants and bars opened to the public last week. Now, Benjamin Netanyahu's message swiftly changing overnight after a spike in coronavirus cases over the last 72 hours.
ראיתי ישראלים משתזפים בצפיפות בחוף הים, רוקדים צמודים זה לזה, ללא מסכות, ושמעתי אותם צועלים. הם אמרו, נגמר הקורונה, הקורונה מאחורינו. לצערי, זה לא נכון.
The education system is the center of the current battle after classes resumed over the past 2 weeks. Already, 137 students and staff testing positive for the virus over the past 3 days. And the epicenter in Jerusalem, where more than 100 people contracted the virus after an outbreak at the gymnasia school in Rehavia.
כל עוד לא נמצא חיסון לנגיף, הוא יחזור ויתפשט אם לא נקפיד על כללי הזהירות.
Keep 2 meters distance from those around you, wear a mask, and wash your hands. These are the 3 golden rules authorities are once again hollering. And during Saturday night's press conference, the newly appointed Education Minister, Yoav Gallant, outlined plans to address the issue.
יבוצע תדרוך במסגרת אחד השיעורים לכל התלמידים בנושא הספציפי הזה על מנת להעצים את המסר.
Now, the government isn't planning on going backwards into another lockdown for now, though. Instead, businesses are being encouraged to bring employees back from unpaid leave with a stimulus package announced overnight.
אלה האחיות והאחים שלנו. אנחנו מחויבים לאנשים האלה לא להפוך אותם למובטלים כרוניים. אנחנו רוצים להחזיר אותם לעבודה. ואם הם יחזרו, אז כל המשק, תוך כדי הקפדה על הכללים, יחזור גם כן לצמיחה.
A heartbroken mother collapsing in the streets of Jerusalem's old city, carried away after her son was fatally shot by Israeli police. 32-year-old Iyad Halak is said to have had a mental disability like autism. His mother was told that border police thought he was armed, and after Halak failed to follow their orders to stop the Lion's Gate to the old city, police began chasing the man on foot before shooting. Halak's father telling media he was on his way to a special needs school where he studied and may have been holding his cell phone, which police mistook as a weapon. A border patrol officer is now under house arrest as the case is being investigated. Security is being beefed up at the Temple Mount as the holy site reopens to worshippers today after the coronavirus lockdown. Jerusalem police are worried about potential unrest in response to the killing of Halak, and Palestinian factions are calling the incident a war crime, with Gaza's ruling body Hamas warning of an intifada. The incident comes after a string of terror-related incidents, the latest on Friday, Israeli soldiers thwarting a car ramming attack in the West Bank, shooting the suspect. It's not just Israeli leaders that have drawn the ire of Palestinian Authority officials. Now Arab world leaders are also under fire, with the topic of annexations the fuel for the flames. The PA is now frustrated with nations like Egypt, Jordan, and Saudi Arabia because they're seemingly more concerned with their relationship with the U.S. and thwarting Iran's influence than they are about Israeli plans for annexing parts of the West Bank or Judea and Samaria. Saudi Arabian authorities, for one, are telling Israeli media that they support Palestinian rights, but that they missed their chance to advance their interests under the more sympathetic Obama administration. Jordanian government officials saying that they'll not risk losing their religious authority over Muslim holy sites in Jerusalem because of the PA's refusal to negotiate too. Jordan's King Abdullah II would reportedly also prefer Israeli soldiers over Palestinian or Arab rebel forces patrolling the border between their two countries. The support for the Palestinian cause coming from Europe, though. Austria is the latest EU member to warn Israel against unilateral annexations of the West Bank or Judea and Samaria, saying it would violate international law. Regardless, there is 1 month left to go before the scheduled vote for approvals July 1st, and leading Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is moving forward. The plan includes extending sovereignty to some 130 Israeli settlements and outposts, while excluding residential pockets of some 50 to 65,000 Palestinians. PA President Abbas is threatening to end all cooperations with Israel and the United States over the move. But the pressure is up on the PA to come to the table and actually discuss the United States' new deal of the century.
That's all for now, but for more news from Israel, remember to like ILTV on Facebook and on Instagram, and to subscribe to us on YouTube. I'm Aaron Porras, and see you later with our main daily broadcast from Israel at 2 p.m. Eastern Time.